Hello, my name's Jo Turner. I'm a physiotherapist and a Pilates instructor, and I imagine you are either in the middle or at the end of a long and possibly harrowing shift. So nothing heroic here. I'm going to give you some breathing exercises and some stretches, and if I can say thank you by making your day or this part of your day a little bit better, then I'll be pleased to do that. Okay. So find yourself a place to sit. If you're not comfortable sitting cross-legged, just sit with your legs out in front of you. And to begin with, you're going to let yourself drop back into a C shape. So your chest is dropping down towards your pelvis. And then the opposite. Imagine you have a face on your breastbone which looks forward and then looks up at the ceiling. Let your chest open. Imagine your collarbones smiling. And drop down again into that C shape. Coming up, that breastbone looking up at the ceiling. One more time down. Coming up that last time, opening the chest. And then let yourself settle into a mid position. So nice and soft through here. Gentle connection between the ribs and the pelvis, gently drawing up through your pelvic floor and your lower tummy. Don't worry if you've never done Pilates before, just do what you can, do what you understand by that instruction. Now holding yourself nice and long, lengthen through the spine and the neck, rotate to one side, back to the front and round to the other side. May feel a little uncomfortable the first few times, but if your spine starts to ease up, then take yourself a little bit further. Good. Then place one hand on your lower tummy and let your tummy relax. Close your eyes if it helps and focus on your breath, but don't try to influence your breath. Let it lead you. Gently letting your tummy expand on the in-breath and fall on the out-breath. In through the nose, letting the tummy expand, out through the mouth. Now start to include the rib cage in these breaths. So as you're breathing in and your tummy is expanding, let your ribs expand out sideways and backwards. Letting the ribs fall as you breathe out. In through the nose, tummy and rib cage expanding. Out through the mouth, letting everything settle. One more time. Then take one leg and bring it around to the side. You might find that you can't get yourself quite in this position. You might want your knee folded over and your bottom may not quite be on the floor. Don't worry, get yourself as close to this position as you can. One hand on the floor, other arm out to the side. Gently draw up through the lower tummy. Allow yourself to be pulled to one side and then take yourself up and over. From there, release the shoulders forward and sweep round. Allow yourself to be pulled to the side, up and over. One more time. To the side of the room, to the ceiling, into that curve, and sweep round. Switch your legs carefully around the other way. If you can, allow your pelvis to drop on this side, other hand on the floor. Allow yourself to be pulled to the side of the room, up to the ceiling. You're trying to get as much curve in your spine as you can, and then release and come round. And again, be pulled across, up and over, and round. One more time, being pulled to the side of the room, up and over, sweep round. Well done. Okay, you're going to take yourself down to the mat. By all means, use a rolled towel or something under your head if it feels more comfortable. And have your knees bent, feet flat, To begin with, drop your pelvis backwards so you flatten the lower back onto the mat. And then come forward so you arch your lower back and then drop back to a halfway point, a mid position. Okay, from here we're going to do the shoulder bridge. So draw up through your pelvic floor and your lower tummy, drop into that backward tilt position again, and you'll feel your tailbone naturally lift. You're going to peel up off the floor till you're in the straight line all the way from your shoulders to your knees. Breathe in, float the arms overhead. Now as you breathe out, let the arms rest heavily on the floor, and this gives you a lovely stretch through the shoulders and the mid-back, rolling into neutral. Breathe in at the end and bring the arms down to your side. And again, breathe out. Lift the tailbone, come up into your bridge. Breathe in, take your arms overhead. Breathe out, bring the bridge down. Breathe in, bring the arms down. Now this time if you want, we're going to add a leg lift to get your legs and bottom working a little bit more. Breathe in, take the arms over. This time breathe out and extend one leg. Take it up to the ceiling with your toes pointed. Bring the heel down. Put the foot flat. Breathe out, bring your bridge down. Breathe in, bring the arms down. Okay, you can just breathe steadily through this. If the breathing instructions are confusing you, up into the bridge, arms overhead, extend the leg up to the ceiling, heel down to the floor, back, bring your bridge down, and rest your arms by your side. Okay. Just to loosen up those hips a little, bring yourself back to neutral with a little gap under your lower spine. Engage your centre and try and keep one knee still while you drop the opposite knee out to the side. Bring it back in and switch. So you're trying to keep both sides of your pelvis level with each other. It might help you to put a couple of fingertips on each side of your pelvis as I'm doing. And then as one leg goes out into this hip twist position, the other leg is going to extend. You're going to press through the heel and then bring both legs in. One leg going out, one stretching down the length of the mat. Last one each side. Well done. Last position now, roll onto your hands and knees, and you want to begin with a flat back, soft elbows, long neck, and drawing in through that pelvic floor and lower tummy as you arch your lower back. Then lift your tailbone and let your lower back dip. And again, arching and hollowing. Stay in that arch position, relax your feet, drop your hips back towards your heels, relax the arms, and once again as you breathe in let your rib cage expand sideways and backwards, so up towards the ceiling and out to the sides of the room. As you breathe out, let your tailbone sink closer to your heels. Breathe in, let the ribs expand. Breathe out, lengthen your lower spine. Walk your hands round to one side. Keep pulling the pelvis back so you feel the stretch on the opposite side of your trunk. Round to the other side. Feel the stretch on the other side of your trunk. Sit yourself up. You can either kneel or sit cross-legged, and then we'll just take 3 breaths. Breathing in as the arms go up, breathing out, opening the chest, letting your shoulders settle. Breathing in and out. Last one, hold this breath a little bit longer. Breathe out and rest your arms in your lap. Thank you. I hope the rest of your day, your evening, the next day tomorrow are as good as they can be. Thank you.